Anntonia and Michelle. First, welcome to the Philippines. Mabuhay.
Thank you.
And for a lot, thousands of 4D fans have been waiting for this moment, especially last night when you arrived and you met some of them. So tell us, what are the projects that have you been doing since this morning and the reason of your visit here in Manila, Philippines? Anntonia.
I feel like the answer to both of your questions is the same. I can't tell you just yet, but I can tell you for sure that all of you will definitely love what Michelle and I got up to today, and it will be for you guys to enjoy very, very soon. So stay tuned. But that's all I can tell you.
We're mega excited about it.
We're mega excited.
We're not at liberty to disclose anything other than Mega Magazine is here. Don't worry, Anntonia is here.
My second question is this. Why are you called the blessing and why are you called the reason?
Okay, so the backstory is actually really funny. When we were in Mexico, we did a series of lives on each other's Instagram pages, and I was explaining just very casually. She was fixing something outside because we were roommates in Mexico, and I was just like, oh, everything happens for a reason. It's either a lesson or a blessing. And sakto, Anntonia was about to enter the live, so she was like, the blessing is here, and that's how that started.
It actually wasn't planned. I just heard her say it, and I took the opportunity to make a joke, and then it stuck. So I guess thank you to the fans that made it stick. And for the reason was because yesterday when I was in the airport, I was on live with Michelle, and she said there's a reason for everything.
Right, because as we all know, her flight was
Delayed 5 hours.
So you try to look at things with perspective or the silver lining. So everything happens for a reason. And then she went on
What's
it.
the reason? I told her that she's the reason why I'm coming to.
Why you're coming? Will she be the reason that you'll be coming back again in May 2024?
We're coming back in May.
She's coming back in May? So we're the wrong people to ask because I'm assuming you're referring to
The Miss Universe Philippines Finals.
Okay, so he's the perfect person to ask.
But I'm sure that regardless of whether I come to the Philippines or not, I will always come back and see my good friend Michelle.
Yeah.
Wow. Last question from the Philippine pageantry. What are your messages for each other that you can share to the media and to the fans who are watching right now? Especially that after November and now you're together here in Manila.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Well, Anntonia, we have really formed such a great friendship. The whole hashtag Pordy was really birthed. It was really formed because we wanted to represent unity between Thailand and the Philippines. And I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad that that's what we represent. Something that is actually a genuine friendship actually represents the unity of two nations. Alam naman natin na bardagulan lagi ang Thailand and Philippines. I have to translate. I essentially just said that Thailand and Philippines are always, pageant wars. But since the whole Pordy thing happened, I'm just so glad that we represent something so amazing, especially because it's not fake. And I just want everybody to know that Anntonia is such an amazing person. She is so genuine. She really thinks about other people first. And that's the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with. So I'm glad that the Philippines supports her as well.
Wow.
No pressure.
No pressure. From something that started off as banter, every time someone asks us how we met, we always say, oh, she ignored me with her sunglasses on in the room because she was like doing her own thing. What I admire most about Michelle is that she is someone who is, and I brought this up earlier as well, that she's someone who is not afraid to be who she is and be her true authentic self, which is something that is really hard to find, especially in the beauty queen industry. And during our time together in El Salvador and in Mexico, I feel like our bond really got stronger because even though it was a competition, we still had each other's backs. We still supported each other and uplifted each other throughout the entire time there. And I don't think that my journey in Miss Universe would have been the same if you were not there to be by my side and to give me a realistic perspective outside of all the glitz and the glam and, you know, when all the girls are like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and da, da, da. Right? I mean, it's normal, but it's always good to have that one friend that is, you know, that you don't have to be someone else when you're with them. And I'm so grateful for our friendship, that what we created, of course, the 4D family. It wouldn't have been the same without you guys as well. And just watching your journey grow from what you've told me until today has been so inspiring. And I know that you will continue to inspire so many more people in the best way possible with your strength and your authenticity and your kindness.
Wow.
Thank you. Kapungka.
So sweet. Thank you very much and welcome to the Philippines again.
Thank you.
Don't you all